island even larger than the state of Rhode Island, is the home to the Islanders and their fans. Greetings, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro is coming up in just a moment. I'm Mike Henrik. We are at a Game 4, and this might be the last one. Who would have ever thought that this would come to a sweep? What can you tell the fans of the team that's down 3-0 about the road back?
Well, it is a daunting task for sure, Doc, but as we've seen in this great game, teams have been able to come back from being down 0-3 in a series. But for me, it's not necessarily winning Game 4. It's about winning the first period. Let's win the first period, and then let's win the second period. It might take extra time in order to win that first game, but give yourself a chance by getting off to a real good start in that first period.
New York's game plan is pretty simple, as I mentioned a little bit earlier. Each player needs to win the shift he's playing. These type of games become about one thing, and that's winning one-on-one battles.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. The pressure of the playoffs got to him last time. His teammates got blown out, but the coaches are looking to rebuild that confidence with this start tonight. This man's having lots of fun these days, he says. Facing just the right number of shots is part of it for the visitors. John Tavares, the first overall draft choice of 2009. 4 years later, the Islanders made him their captain. Winner of Olympic gold in Sochi. A year later, he was a first-team All-Star. New York's got it in their own end, hoping for center. Oh, what a hit that one was.
Looks like he arrived at the rink in a bad mood. Maybe he missed his wake-up call. That early hit is an angry one.
Play halted, down to the ice, and Ray.
Doc, the home team's going to try and be really aggressive early, ride the wave of the crowd that is so loud here. But Edzo, as you pointed out a little earlier, that road team can work their way through the first 10 minutes, maybe get a couple of real good saves and settle in and try and win the Stanley Cup.
Thanks very much, Ray. Pass to the slot.
I've seen way too much of this, pushing and shoving after whistles. I think the referees need to take control of this game.
Off that face-off from the tie-up, the help came. He could start some danger here. To Tavares. Takes that pass from the other point. Puts one on. Save. And now it's directed to Nash. Very effective defensive play.
He finishes his check here and drives his man right into the boards.
Hull's lugging it along in their own end. A big collision in the middle of the ice. A slot wrister. Score!
Always better to play from in front than to chase the game. There's the game's first goal.
That is the first goal scored after a lot of work.
Great start. They were ready to play, and it shows on the shot clock as well.
Face-off and a solid tie-up and help arrive. Good job.
Assisted by number 27, Alec Martin.
And that pass really misfired, and so they must drop back.
Time of the goal, 5 minutes, 16 seconds.
Laid on to Barzal. Oh, a near miss.
Barzal just missed on that attempt.
Gains the zone. Big-time deep there. Oh, what a break. Shot hit the man.
It's almost like he's on autopilot. He's hurt, but he's just trying to finish the shift as he's banged up.
Stood him right out. Pass attempt to Yarncroc. Watch out! A big hit. Lets it go. Off his pad. And he holds on and stops play.
The new parking area is now available for additional spots.
Guys, that's why they pay him big dollars. You get banged up a little bit, you still got to have some courage to finish your shift off.
Over 9 minutes played here in the first. It's a 1-0 game. Critical face-off win there. Wrister from the slot. Outstanding save made off a terrific chance. The All-Stars win it. Wrister grabbed.
Nash is a dangerous player in the regular season. He's a dangerous player in the playoffs when it's far more difficult to score. He never stops working, and so if he's away from the net, somehow he bowls his way to the front for a rebound if it's available.
And he picks it up. Boom! Heavy collision there.
You want to get by as quick as you can on the boards. Maybe he can slide through. Not there. Doors closed.
Oh! Broke it up. Big takeaway. Chip to Pavilier. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Moved along and in. Save! Makes the stop and holds for the whistle. The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid job from the winger there. New York's in control of the puck up the wing. It's dumped in. Looking to Enriquetto. Passing one off now to Shaw. Pitching it to Bernier. Trying to go to Fritz. A collision. Huge hit in open ice. Handled with the stick.
Fritz was on the receiving end of that huge hit. It's going to take him some time to get off the ice.
Swept aside. New York's looking to head man up the wing. Gathered up again by Shaw. Carries it on in from center. The lane was jammed and it hit somebody. Moving it to Hickey. Cut by Aginla. Takes it right back. From the outside. Wonderful stop. Puck is thrown to Tavares. Propelled to Eberle. That was one. He'll get the number on. In front. That shot came from just 6 inches.
That was a good challenge, better stop.
In the first period.
The All-Stars skated up on the side. What a terrific save. And there's another. An open ice collision.
If you can catch somebody with an open ice hit, you know that you're giving them a real jolt.
First period has been played. An interesting start to all of this. Continuation in just a moment. It's a 1-0 game.
Fans tonight are world-famous Glenfish dropping $50 gift certificates. Keep your eyes to the sky for tonight.
Nash's goal has made the difference so far, but is it the winner? Intermission time is here. And here's Ray.
Word from the home team's locker room is they're going to be short a player for the rest of the night. The injury occurred a while ago. He will not return.
First face-off of period 2. Pitching this one to Eberle. Look out, here it comes.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
A one-timer. Great opportunity denied. Directing that one to Aginla. Great hands on that play. Lots on that to Martinez. Hall's waiting to get things organized in the defensive zone. And that's an offside.
The All-Stars need to acknowledge their goaltender after one of the better saves you will ever see. Somebody get this guy a pass de visual.
We go down to the benches. Here's Ray.
The Islanders bench has a little more room on it. That injured player will not return tonight.
Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Oh, snaps the shot. Oh, what a save. He brought his best shot, and it got stopped. Takes a perfect pass. Well, that's what your wings are for. They give it to you right to center. Terrific dive and block. Great cut. Smart recovery by Martinez. Could be trouble near the line. Good intercept. Biggest chance of the game. Terrific determination by Hickey. What a heavy collision along the boards.
That's a great hit. He thought he had more room to get down the wall, and he got closed off in a hurry.
Took that away in his own zone. Can start the attack going in the zone. Flings it. Saved there. All a part of generating an offense. A little pass off from the goal. Shoots one. Deflected off the blocker. And he steps in. Oh, he'll pay for that. Kelly's looking for some trouble here.
Hurry up already. Drop your gloves.
And so a stalemate is broken. He needed a partner, and now he's got one.
He might have two on his side.
That was going back into old times for those two major penalties.
Both those guys making their way over to the penalty box. They're going to get a chance to cool down for at least 5 minutes each.
New York's got a little bit of swagger going now. Their man's won the fight. The crowd is ecstatic.
Under 9 minutes have transpired. Only one goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. Snapping a pass to Bernier. Feeds the point. Cranks a blast. Great save. Nice work with that stick. Knocked it away. And now it's directed to Bernier. Pass attempt to Pavillier. A heartening collision. You thought they were gone. They're not. Skates it into the zone. Smart recovery by Suster. The All-Stars have it along the side at mid-ice. Wow, that's got to be a call. That's got to be a penalty. Okay, so we got a guy hurt here, and it looks like a fight's going to start.
And that is one way to respond after you have an injured teammate.
And out of all of this, both receive fighting majors.
This is old-time hockey. The game's chippy. It seems like the puck is only there so people can follow where the next fight might be.
Those guys have been eyeing themselves up all night long. They're going to get a chance to look at each other from the penalty box for 5 minutes.
Let's check in at ice level with Ray.
New York's going to have to finish this one out short-handed. They're down a man on the bench, and the injured player will not return.
Penalty to number 42.
Good face-off victory there. And a save. Looking to lead. Takes that pass and looks on. Face-off upcoming. Offside.
This game has really started heating up, and it's carried over to after whistles.
And the face-off's won. Passing one off now to Nash. Snaps one. Outstanding save. Oh, they had a great chance. And on top of that, another great stop.
As soon as the shooter starts to release this, the goalie drops to the butterfly. Hey, buddy, pick up your head. You might see he's down on his knees already.
It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. to Suster. Pitching it to Yarncroft. Shoots. He hit the crossbar. That was a great play and goal.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
And it's pitched back in to get a change. He gets this one. A wonderful pass up the center of the ice. And he dumps it in. Trying to go to Pajärvi. Steals that pass at center. New York's winging it at neutral ice. Moving it to Manson. Into the last minute of the second period. Things are heating up with that hit.
Oh, that one's going to sting. You can't brace yourself like you're up against the boards. That rattles your body top to bottom.
Hammers one. That puck hit him on the way to the net. Pajärvi's tripped and a penalty should be coming. 40 minutes have been played. Some hits given, some shots fired. But let's see what they have in mind as we get closer to the start of the third period and crunch time.
Hey fans, don't forget to get the seats you want to the games you
The
want.
All-Stars haven't given up a goal yet. And on the strength of big saves like this one, they might not the rest of the game. More in a moment. 40 minutes have been played. They are getting ready for the third period here. So take us back through the game. What do you think, Eddie?
Hulls dominated in the scoring chances, Doc, through the first 40 minutes of play. They're only up by one here in the third. Let's see how they come out and start this period.
Our play goes back to work here as the period begins. It's dumped in. Terrific determination by Martinez. Stole that pass. At the front of the net. Save. Puck is thrown to Horvath. That is up close and personal.
He lost his lid.
And he dumps it in. He wanders and collects. Pitching this one to Martinez. New York starting from their own zone. Directing that one to Bailey. It's just him. Outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
New York's given a minor here for tripping.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. Player made no attempt to play the puck and just tripped up the attacking player.
Every game presents a fork-in-the-road opportunity, and this is it. It's a long 5-on-3 power play, and it begins now.
You're right, Doc. This is a big advantage here. 5-on-3 on the power play. It's one you have to capitalize on.
Snapping a pass to Stevenson. Got it on his stick in the slot. And snapped to Manson. Read that play in his own end. Oh, that's a good keep. That's a great keep at the line. Pitch to Iginla. At the point with it. Sends it. Score! Just like the coach drew it up.
We'll see if they can continue the momentum gained with this power play goal as they head out for the next shift.
They win the draw and will now set up an attack. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Lets it go. Great glove save.
Along with a little pushing and shoving, there's always a little talking going on in those scrums.
And it is payback for that. They used their fists and got a fistful. 5 each for fighting.
This is old-time hockey. Every whistle invites a scrum. Guys seem to be more involved punching each other in the nose than they are trying to score a goal.
Nice face-off win. Perfect wrister. Shot on goal. With no time whatsoever, he turned it aside.
A timely save. That is tremendously tremendous.
And now it's directed to Bailey. Dogged determination there by Leddy. Heads to the front. Oh, and he robbed him.
Hull's really taken the air out of the game defensively, Doc. Their goaltender hasn't had much to do, but he stopped the shots that he's had to.
Is able to move on in. Good shooting place. On to Leddy. Ah, that's a good quick poke check there. He cut that one off in the defensive end.
Yarncroke's got to be able to complete that pass. Certainly with his team ahead, that puck has to at least go forward.
Brings a shot. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever.
The team has always leaned on him as one of their offensive producers. In the playoffs, you have to look to your best players to be your best. And here he is in the top 10.
Grabbed, the two centermen tied up, but there was a good reach there. A neutral zone interception. Pass attempt to Nash. Leads that charge into the zone. Not through. Back on his stick. Great defensive play with the stick. Hull's power play is open. Can he beat him here? What a job with the stick. The Islanders in their own end setting things up. And you thought open ice hitting was gone.
Almost out of nowhere, the defender steps into him. That hurts.
Right into the slot. Great stick there. Stick to side. Goalie to the bench. Substitution made. Wonderful save on a terrific scoring chance. Huge hit. Shuts that offense right off. Net empty. And cashes in.
He did a nice job to get to the open ice and put it into the empty net from that far out.
New York's deficit is now only 1, and there's time remaining here in the third period to get it even. A face-off win. Let's see what develops. Nice job with the stick by Bailey. Shoots one. Score! Goalie pulled, net empty. Extra man is out.
That's not as easy as it looks. I've seen guys miss from that spot.
New York's gotten this score tied, and there's still time in the third period for more excitement. And they've won the faceoff. Taken away. The Islanders are at the wing in neutral ice. Nordstrom's trying to work his way out of his own end. From the slot of wrister. Oh, what a great chance, but it's off the iron. Crashed into him in open ice.
Right over top of him in the middle of the ice. That is a great hit.
Looking to Nordstrom. Steps across that line. Flips a wrister. The Islanders in possession as they travel in their own end. Passing one off now to Lee. Laid on to Aho. Collected by Mueller. Pitching it to Nordstrom. Took that wrist shot. Missed with the shot.
He's in the slot. The puck's on his stick, and he just misses. Tough break on that play.
I know lots of people like high-scoring games. Well, actually, I'm one of them. But this has been almost like a well-played chess match. There's no room. There's no way that either team can find a way to get many more chances than there's been.
Beside the line. Lets it go. Blocked. The Islanders are looking to make a play out of their own zone. And it's a good pickup. Oh, and he's hammered. Strong wrister. He got iron with that one. Terrific save with a pad. Driving in from no man's land.
Nash has got to try to simplify his game there. Just too much stick handling.
Tremendous hit. Quick shot. Waffle boarded. Score!
Always dangerous once you break a tie that you would sit back and try to protect the lead. I think you have to stay aggressive and play in the other end.
The All-Stars have gotten a one-goal lead here in the third period. Do they go for two, or do they just try to protect this? The Islanders with a center ice face-off win. All right, he's going to the bench. Roll the dice. He scores!
All he had to do was to line up that shot into the empty net, and he did.
Neutral zone face-off one. Possession established here. Trying to go to Pavilier. Outstanding body contact.
He got steamrolled there in the open ice.
Score!
The next little bit will be crucial. Now that they've got the lead, how do they play with it?
The Islanders have broken the tie here in the third period. So what will be their philosophy now? Probably see it from this opening faceoff. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. Twist one. Score! His first playoff goal. What a great memory for him.
Oh, that was a critical goal. Now the game is tied, and we'll see who can get the upper hand in the next few minutes.
Coming up is the largest play in this game so far. The largest play. It's a draw. And that's a face-off win. To the last minute of play, and this game is all not enough. Gathered up by Hickey. To Pavilier. He finished his check right in the middle of the ice. Laid up that right side to Sedlak. Lets a shot fly. Got a piece of that one.
And I've seen way too much of this pushing and shoving after whistles. I think the referees need to take control of this game.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie said no chance. That's an excellent save.
A huge defensive zone win. A big hit in open ice. Another reason to like this game tonight.
If you're here to watch physical hockey, well, there you go.
A hit that can make you mad.
Tavares gets steamrolled here. Pretty sure his team took a number, and you know that they will chase him down later.
Terrific hit slowing them down. Outstanding save off a chance. It has taken this long, and it will take longer. Overtime is coming up.
Listen up, fans. For tonight only, all team jerseys are 15% off regular price with the presentation of your ticket stub.
Hull's goal has forced the overtime period. Take a look at it one more time. Who will get the next one? We'll find out when overtime begins in a moment. Hey, Ray, what's going on down there?
Word from the home team's locker room is they're going to be short a player for the rest of the night. The injury occurred a while ago. He will not return.
We are now underway in overtime. This could end at any time. Point-blank save.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Stretches it out by throwing it to the opposite corner. Moving it to Nash. Good stick work, and for that reason, it's a chance for the offense. Score! The overtime winner! And the players spill over the boards to celebrate. They have survived for another day. It is 3 games to 1 now in the best of 7.
They did it, Doc. A win, and not just a win that staves off elimination. They'll have to battle uphill if they want to continue, but at least they've proven they belong, and they're still in this series.
The Islanders, in a recent tradition, step to center ice and do the yes, yes, yes salute. No time like playoff time. See you next time. Good night, all.